stop whatever you're doing because it is real. Overwatch Classic is real. Let's react to the trailer. Let's break down all the details of what you're going to get with Overwatch Classic. This is insane. No. Okay, we've got 10 seconds to go here. Let's do it. Come on. I don't know what this is, and I hope it's it's Overwatch Classic and not Monopoly. Let's see. What? What? What?
The dream team. Woohoo! It's great to see the gang back together.
You should try my meatballs.
Come on. Overwatch Classic. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What? 3 weeks? What do you mean 3 weeks? 2 tanks? They've done it. I don't believe it. Oh god. What? What? I don't believe it. I actually don't believe. Temple of Anubis. No, not mass res. No. What? What? Hang on a minute. What? Is it just a limited event? What? We need more info. There's got to be more info for this. What? Okay, holy shit. Like, what? Let's break this down. So we've got info here, actually on their website. I was waiting for a blog post, and they have got a blog post. So, yeah, let's just go through this. I think this is a limited time mode at the moment, but maybe it becomes a standalone thing in the future. Let's take a look at this. So a blast to the past begins with Overwatch Classic. Oh my days. 8 years ago, Blizzard released a completely new gaming world called Overwatch, connected by a theme of fighting for the future. Millions of you jumped in to experience new heroes like a time-jumping adventurer, an esports champion turned mech pilot. I thought this was a common misconception. Anyway, and a genetically modified gorilla from the moon. Together, we all fought. Well, the fact D.Va was a StarCraft 2 pro was the misconception. Whatever. Let's move on. No one cares about that. And genetically modified gorilla from the moon. Together, we fought across fantastic battlegrounds from all corners of future Earth, including Temple of Anubis, Hanamura, Kings Row, and Dorado. Now you'll be able to relive the nostalgia in a series of new limited time events in Overwatch 2, where you can experience the original heroes' abilities and maps in the classic 6v6 team-based action you remember. Okay. Get ready to answer the call of Overwatch Classic. I will be playing the shit out of this. What the hell? Each Overwatch Classic event will feature heroes and balance from popular moments in the game's history, ranging from the fast-paced and frantic gameplay of the 2017 Moth meta to the triple tank, triple support styles of GOAT. In the first Overwatch Classic event, we're taking it all the way back to the original 1.0 release from May 2016. This is fucking cool as shit. Holy hell. Which will include many abilities that haven't been seen for years and all the chaotic gameplay from that era. This would be mental. I'm so glad all these new players that came in with Overwatch 2 are going to get a chance to experience it, because it's mental. This is like the fact it's just unlimited and everyone's just going to play Winston. You have to play the Quinston. It's the only way forward. Anyway, Patch 1.0 first introduced us to the first 21 heroes and 12 maps across 4 different game modes. Many of the heroes had high risk but high reward gameplay. You also will be able to flex with 1, 2, or even 6 tanks to form your frontline defense, plant multiple turrets on the payload, and constantly boop or hook your opponents into the Ilios well. Expect heroes like Widowmaker to be a constant threat, or be careful as you try to peek around corners as Hanzo's scatter arrow, oh no, can strike you before you can see it. Junkrat and D.Va mains will need to watch out as their own weaponry can harm them, and you'll be extra pressured to attack or defend the objectives as Symmetra's teleporter will be able to transport players from their spawn directly back into action. Finally, watch out for Mercy to swoop in after you make that stunning quintuple elimination, as her, well, Resurrect ultimate will instantly revive all of the fallen heroes. No! Oh no. Explore the original abilities. We're grouping heroes into their 4 original classes, but you are not required to play attackers when on attack or defenders when defending. Pick the heroes that work best for you. Also, in the first few days, Overwatch Classic will play with the no hero limits rule, as the original release didn't enforce hero limits, so you can have up to 6 of the same hero for any meme comp you want. After that, we will enable single hero limits for the remainder of the first Overwatch Classic event. This is cool as shit. In general, each hero will be able to power up their ultimate ability a lot faster than in Overwatch 2, as the general ultimate charge cost was much lower back then. Also, any heroes that can be interrupted out of their ultimate can have a portion of their ultimate charge salvaged, depending on when the interruption occurred. Health pools, damage outputs, and projectile size are also reverted to before the Overwatch 2 Season 9 update. Okay, so it's basically classic. And what is this? Is this the patch notes? It's the patch notes for them. Oh no. So Flashbang is back. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This is going to be disgusting. If he's back to how he was, the right click spam is disgusting for deleting tanks. What about his range as well? I wonder if they've increased his range to how it used to be when he launched, because he was a sniper. It was crazy. Cassidy truly brings Wild West action in Overwatch Classic. His damage output will be more increased than what you may be used to in Overwatch 2, with damage fanning the hammer, dealing 70 damage per projectile. Cassidy's flashbang is restored to its original form. Oh my god. Finally, Deadeye's more versatility, as Cassidy can cancel from firing. Okay, well, we'll see if he goes back to, because I mean, Cassidy, or what he used to be called back in the day, he was like a sniper. It was insane. So I don't know whether they'll do that again, because it was really strong. Genji, what's different? Genji's Dragon Blade won't be able to be ignored so easily, as he can attack for up to 8 seconds. Genji is also more mobile, as double jump will reset when you wall climb. So this is literally a much better Genji than what you've got in live. Way better. But Cassidy can annihilate him with flashbang, so be careful. Pharah, what's different with Pharah? Pharah's original kit allows her more opportunities to stay in the air longer and can have more potential to boop opponents from ledges using her concussive blast. She also deals more damage with higher splash explosion damage than the rockets. Okay, yeah, so she should be basically flying and hovering in the air more. And yeah, I mean, she'll probably be okay, to be honest. But Pharah, I was never really a Pharah main. Reaper, so the different here is, aside from the broader damage changes in Overwatch 2, Reaper's passive, the reaping, will return to its original form, where the soul orbs are dropped. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. You get 50 HP back. So if you kill someone, they drop a soul orb, and then you can take 50 HP back. Also, plan how to use Wraith form, as it cannot be cancelled early. Okay. Soldier 76. Soldier has had mostly tuning changes throughout Overwatch's history. Yeah, he's not really changed. His heavy pulse rifle deals less damage at 17 per projectile, but the rifle has no recoil and will now instead have increased spread the longer you hold it. Yeah, I remember that. Whoa, that was... I prefer the newer Soldier, but whatever. I remember that. That was funny. Tracer, Tracer's time-traveling playstyle has been relatively unchanged throughout Overwatch's history, with tuning changes to her pulse pistols and pulse bomb being the biggest adjustments. Expect pulse bomb to deal incredibly high damage that can finish off most heroes. Yeah, pulse bomb literally deletes people in original Tracer, so this is going to be crazy. So the defense heroes, they're back, the category's back. Oh my lord. This is just crazy. I'm getting spammed on Discord. Anyway, oh yeah, he gets the heal. The heal returns. Oh, does he get... Oh yes, configuration tank is back. Does he get a shield? Actually, he only had a shield in the beta. He didn't have that in the live version of Overwatch 1. Anyway, what's different? Bastion's original kit is much different than what you play with today. Bastion is a tricky hero that can keep chokeholds nearly unpassable when staged in sentry form, firing a volley of machine gun fire, though he cannot move and has limited amount of ammo while in sentry form. This makes his biggest weakness getting attacked from behind, easy to exploit if the opponent can flank around him. Don't forget to use a self-repair to heal Bastion when you're not dealing damage. Also, watch out, as configuration tank will deal massive bursts of damage as he freely roams the battlefield in tank form. The OG Bastion ult is a absolute beast of an ultimate. Oh, it's going to be great. This is just sitting in that choke, sitting in the side room where the health is on Hanamura, first point defense, just spraying into the choke. Also, Hanzo's good for that with his scatter arrow. So what's different? Hanzo's most notable change was swapping his original speciality arrow, the scatter arrow. This is a powerful choke buster attack which will launch a volley of projectiles reflecting on the walls, which combined with the sonic arrow is a great way to stop flanking target that might be hiding around the corner. Hanzo won't have his lunge passive jump either, so his mobility is more limited. Yeah, that kind of made me feel a bit annoying, but scatter arrow, you're just going to instantly die and you'll be like, what's happened to me? A scatter arrow is exploded at my feet and I'm instantly dead, especially if you're a tank hero. And walking through that choke in Hanamura. Junkrat, what's he get? Junkrat has a lot more risk to his own health. Yeah, because he basically blows himself up. OG Junkrat does. From his frag launcher will be dealt on him as well. Concussion Mine only has one charge, which will limit how Junkrat can use the ability to jump into action or deal damage to opponents. So, yeah, he just basically blows himself up more. May, Endothermic Blaster. Yeah, so what's different? Many of you will find May's original kit to be much cooler, literally. Oh dear, is she going to be freezing people again? Because the primary fire from Endothermic Blaster will quickly freeze individual enemies, allowing May to deal icy cold elimination with alternate fire. Also, Ice Wall will be more formidable obstacle to take down. Yeah, so a wall is stronger, and she will now freeze you with primary fire, not just slow you down, and she will glass you in the head, because that's what used to happen when you got made. You just got froze and then right-clicked in the head, and you were dead. It's just going to be horrible. Okay, Torb. Torb's going to have his insane level 3 turret. He must have. Yeah. Oh, yes. Molten Core brings it back. So what's different? Torbjorn's original kit is about building his tools and resources out of the scraps of fallen from both allies and opponents. Collect scrap to deploy armor packs that you and your allies can pick up for additional armor HP. When you use deploy turret, a small low-level damage 1 turret will be placed, but you can use your hammer to upgrade it to level 2, which is the same turret that he's got now in the live game. However, when you use the Molten Core Ultimate, powers up Torbjorn with additional armor and faster movement, and it instantly upgrades level 2 turret to the missile launching level 3 turret. Yeah, missile launching level 3 turret. People are going to be in awe of this. It's going to be absolutely insane. Very unprofessional talking to people while making a video. Anyway, that's going to be great. So Widow, so Widowmaker is, oh god, Widow will charge dead quick and just pop your head. In fact, this is going to be frightening because players that know how to play Overwatch and have got years of experience going on OG Widow, it's going to be mental. So Widowmaker is far more lethal with faster charge shots and more damage dealt at long range. However, Widowmaker can be more vulnerable each time she uses grappling hook. It's got a longer cooldown. It's not going to matter because she's just going to delete people with tapping them on the head. All right, so the tank heroes. D.Va. So D.Va's original kit is more static and lacks the micro missiles ability that would be added later in Overwatch. Notably, a defense matrix continuously channels the field for several seconds between a 10-second cooldown. This is going to feel horrible, by the way. Right, to D.Va mains, you're going to be like, this is terrible, because it is. Because you just basically got all your defense matrix, and the reason for that is they wanted to have a very clear moment where you could play around defense matrix. So you could see D.Va using it. When it was down, you knew she didn't have it. Obviously, in the live game, you can bring it back up and down or whatever, but yeah, it's going to be quite frustrating. Notably, a defense matrix channels the field for several seconds, blah, 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 blah. And Pilot D.Va can be damaged from the blast of her own self-destruct ability, which is going to be funny because people won't realise that and they'll just die, which takes 4 seconds to explode, making it a challenge for a Pilot D.Va to stay out of blast radius of the devastating ability. So that's going to be funny. Reinhardt. So, well, he's only going to get one fire strike, isn't he? So, while Reinhardt won't have the advantage of 2 charges to his fire strike and a smaller HP pool, his Earth Shatter will have more horizontal and vertical range to catch enemies off guard. Also, he will be able to mitigate incoming damage as his barrier health is much higher than the live game. I can't remember what the original number was for barrier. Was it 2,500 or 5,000? It wasn't 5,000, was it? I'm losing my mind. The shield bot is back. Roadhog. What's different? Roadhog's kit. Oh no, is this if Hook 1.0 is back? It's going to be an actual nightmare. This is Roadhog's kit has often received tuning adjustments based around his ability to hook and catch opponents. Carefully avoid the hook as it will catch anything and everything around him. And he can deal lethal 1-2 combos between his scrap gun and melee for easy finishing blow. Oh no, it's going to be hooking you in. Primary fire, melee, you're dead. This is going to be disgusting, and he will be hooking you from Lijiang Tower, even if you're playing on King's Row. This is great. Winston, oh yeah, Winston is going to be much more simple. So Winston's kit will be missing the long-range attack from his Tesla cannon. That was introduced in Overwatch 2. Also, carefully time your placements of barrier projector as cooldown starts only after the shield expires instead of when it's deployed. So yeah, Winston is still good though. Like Winston is still really good in OG Overwatch. So yeah, especially because you can have multiple Winstons. Yeah. Zarya. I don't know about OG Zarya. She might not be as good as the Overwatch 2 one. Originally, Zarya separate cooldowns for particle barrier and projected barrier. So be careful when you use either to protect yourself. I'm gonna cough that. Good lord, I'm so excited. I'm coughing to death. Yeah, so you've got the separate cooldowns. However, Zarya's ability to gain energy from these abilities is much higher. Yeah, so you will charge quicker, but it is a bit more, I suppose, frustrating. But it won't matter because you can just farm your Reinhardt for barrier charge. Right, let's have a look at the support heroes. Oh yeah, Lucio. So while the identity of Lucio's kit remain the same, his crossfade will feel the most different as it provides a radius of 30 meters versus the 10-meter range in his current kit, but with less healing to his allies. However, this enables him to be a great character to help rush his team to the next fight with ease. Yeah, Lucio, you'll be seeing like Lucio and 5 Winstons. That's what you'll see. It's the best. You'll also notice a lot less healing as well. I will say that, guys. There'll be a ton less healing in Classic Overwatch. So Mercy, oh dear lord, Mercy gets mass res. Mercy's Resurrect as an ultimate works as a great teamfight counterplay, allowing her to target up to 5 allies in range to be resurrected immediately. Watch out if there are multiple Mercy players on your team, as the benefit from a damage boost can be multiplied. Oh dear. Oh good lord, dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Sim. Oh yes, Sim will be a totally different hero. Oh, the teleport's back. Hang on, where's the shield gen? Oh no, shield gen was changed, wasn't it? Yeah, teleport is the ult, and shield gen comes later, doesn't it? So, yeah, what's different here? Categorized as a support hero, Symmetra's kit was more geared to providing utility to her allies than dealing damage directly. Her Photon Shield ability grants your allies with additional shield health, which can regenerate as long as they're not eliminated. With Teleporter as her ultimate, you can place the exit teleporter anywhere on the map and be linked directly to your active spawn room. Consider playing more than one Symmetra to create complex sentry turret fortifications to wash clean. The car wash returns any chokeholds from your opponents. Oh dear. So yeah, Sim basically gives shields to allies. A beam will just lock on when she shoots. And she... Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh yeah, her alternate fire will go through shields as well, right? Did I read that? I'm not sure, but it should just go past through shields, because that's what it did before. It moves really slow, but it goes through shields. And the teleport is the ulti. Oh man. So Zen's kit remains relatively unchanged. Yeah. In short of not having his snap kick passive that was added later. However, watch out for his orb of discord as damage amplification increases 50%. What? Oh yeah, you'd also see. Well, basically, you'd have 5 Winston and a Zen, because Zen would stick the discord orb on a target, and all the Winstons just kill it instantly. Oh man, maps section. Okay, so yeah, basically the map's coming back. We've got Hanamura returns. Great soundtrack on the map. Good visuals, but I mean the map. We know the map is pretty frustrating, but be interesting to see how it plays with players with more experience now. Temple of Anubis, kind of the same thing again. But this, I've got really fond memories of Temple of Anubis because it's the first map that I really played Overwatch on. I think that and Numbani, I've got very strong memories of playing on those 2 maps. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Volskaya Industries returns. These are obviously all the assault maps. Control, you get Ilios, Lijiang Tower, Nepal. Escort, you get Dorado. You get Route 66, which was added later, wasn't it? Route 66 wasn't an OG map, was it? But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll take maps. Watchpoint Gibraltar. Maybe Route 66 was an OG map. Am I being an idiot here? Was it? I think it might have been, you know. I'm an idiot. I don't know. Hybrid, Hollywood. Yeah, Kings Row, Numbani. Okay, right. So, wow. Okay, big news. So, this is interesting, right? Because it's almost like I want... Like, if you watch my video from yesterday where I was going on mad speculation... Oh, Lord. Hang on a minute. I'll get in a habit on Discord. You guys can read that while I'm just sending a message. Very professional. Very professional indeed. Oh, Lord. Oh Lord. Yeah, so I was thinking, like, imagine if you had its own standalone client, and what happened if Anna wasn't added and they did all their own balance updates and new heroes and stuff. That'd be really cool. But this looks like maybe a first step for that. I don't know. So, what is Overwatch Classic and when can I play it? Classic is a limited time event from November the 12th to December the 2nd. Okay. Is Overwatch Classic the team's answer to bringing back 6v6? Overwatch Classic is separate from our broader 6v6 plans. Overwatch Classic is meant to be a nostalgic experience, taking heroes, players, and the game back to moments in the history for a limited time events. Okay. Is it a way to test bringing back 6v6? No. We're running separate test modes in the future. Okay. Is this a separate game from Overwatch 2 that I'll have to install? Well, it's interesting they're asking these questions, isn't it? Because it's like, I hope it becomes that in the future. This is not a separate game. This is a mode that will be playable in Overwatch 2, which we'll find in the Events Hub and in the arcade. Okay. What is the game mode for Overwatch Classic Patch 1.0? You'll play quick play rule set using the original 21 heroes. Okay, so no comp. And the 12 original launch maps in Patch 1.0. I don't think comp launched actually with the game, did it? Comp was later. And it was that horrible coin flip comp. That was terrible. There'll be no hero limits and no role limits as you play for the first few days of the event. After that, we will enable a single hero limit rule for the remainder of the event. Heroes will be organised in their 4 original classes. So yeah. Will maps be restored to their original design? Overwatch Classic will use the 12 original maps at first launch. However, will appear the same as they do in other Oh, okay. Okay, so the map... Yeah, so Route 66 was an OG map. I'm off my face. But, okay. So the maps are not reverted to their old state. This includes major reworks to Dorada and Barney, Route 66 Watch Report. Things like match timing and how elevator platforms work will still be the same as they appear in Overwatch 2 game. Okay. However, the maps will appear the same as they do in other Overwatch 2 gamers. Okay, so the maps are just, you can just play on them, and the reworked maps are there. I guess that's what that's saying. Can I equip my favourite skins in Overwatch 2 when playing? As part of the nostalgia of playing Classic, players will only be using the original skins. Hey! Firstly, for the first time ever, they're like, no, we're not about selling skins. Love it. Some of the OG skins are really good, though. Honestly, I think OG Tracer might be better than the new Tracer as well. Why weren't legacy features like loot boxes, the original UI, competitive mode, including Overwatch Classic? We focused on our heroes, maps, and overall gameplay with Classic, and the scope allows us flexibility to balance these events with other exciting gameplay. Well, I kind of hope that this doesn't just remain as an event. I want this to be its own mode, honestly. This would be sick, its own standalone game, and let them go crazy and start updating it. It'd be sick. Anyway, will Overwatch Classic event return, or is it a one-time thing? We're not planning for this to be a single event. We'll be measuring player response to inform our future plans. Okay, this is massive. This is actually massive. So I think reading between the lines there, this is a test to see if people will actually play Classic Overwatch. And if they... I choke and die. If they get enough of this, enough interest, then maybe we do see a standalone client for this. Maybe we see a permanent game mode or something. Well, this is really cool. I did not expect this, honestly. You know, when I made my video yesterday, it was pure speculation. I was just throwing ideas out there. I hold my hands up. I cannot believe this. This is really good. Good stuff, guys. You've got me interested, and I'm going to be playing this. And it's out tomorrow as well. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this video. This is sick, and I can't wait to play this. Overwatch Classic is real, and it is a thing. I've been Stylosa. You can catch me on everything, which is at Stylosa, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. See you soon.